When a narcissist realizes they're messing with a strong person, this is how they revise their strategy. The narcissists are aware that you are beginning to see through their deceptions. Their antics have no longer been a source of distraction. They can either be disregarded or dismissed. It is commonly believed that narcissists thrive on any form of attention. Neglect and denigration are especially painful for narcissists because they wound their widdle feewings and cause shame to arise. Unfortunately, that is justifiable because they have always been like that. Therefore, they pick conflicts with you in order to make you feel inferior, since big me, tiny you, and all that. In most instances, this would be humorous. Unless you're interacting with violent narcissists, it's not dangerous. In such circumstances, the violence of the abuse increases. Initially, I'd like to discuss the type of individual that would cause a narcissist to run for the hills. The narcissist's funny victim was too much for him to handle. In the video, I made a sly reference to the fact that narcissists are generally awful to each other. They are all sick and twisted people who would gain more from making other people's life miserable. Therefore, it would be great if they solely targeted one another, especially the malignant narcissist, as I've already indicated. Nonetheless, you may come to view harming the helpless as more fun than assisting them. To put it another way, it's the lesser of two evils. These people imagine that they are immune to the repercussions of their actions, and hence can destroy the lives and careers of others without facing any repercussions themselves. Narcissists often have a blotted sense of self-importance and entitlement. A narcissist's ability to project an image of superiority, take credit for others' work, and shift blame away from themselves is a key factor in their professional success. Thus, those who lack self-restraint often view those with emotional intelligence as easy prey. Narcissists' insatiable hunger for reinforcement compels them to use and abuse anyone they encounter. Those with compassion for others are fair game in their eyes. However, they can be fooled into causing trouble for the wrong person on occasion. Being empathetic does not automatically make one less self-assured, contrary to what narcissists believe. True, some people are more receptive to persuasion than others are, and those with a developed capacity for empathy tend to be kind and generous. However, some have just as quick of a switch when it comes to displaying empathy. Exactly therein is the true strength. It is crucial to be able to switch off our empathy when we realize that someone is being a total leech. Narcissists are toxic people who are impossible to get along with because of their egocentricity, manipulation, and lack of empathy. Because, regardless of what, there will always be folks who do not earn our compassion. We should also be wary about allowing ourselves to be used. In this video, I analyze the psychology underlying narcissists' preferences and explain why they are drawn to the personalities I described. You have no right to mistreat someone just because they are shy, kind, empathetic, etc. Narcissists can't wrap their heads around the idea that friendly, pleasant individuals don't necessarily have to be happy to put up with abuse. The love-bombing victim may have initially been willing to give the narcissist the benefit of the doubt, but as it becomes clear that the narcissist has been lying to or manipulating them, all hell breaks loose. They are not cowards. Thus, they will not back down from confronting the narcissist about their damaging behavior. They are less frightened of narcissists because they can see through their lies and see the truth. To realize that sufferers care about themselves, only observe that they don't let others' sympathy make their pain seem greater. This type of victim causes the narcissist enough grief that they come to regret ever engaging with them, since they won't be missold or lied to anymore. In the face of adversity, everyone reacts in their own unique way. Some are prepared to leave the narcissist alone, while there are others who are actively seeking revenge. If it appears that justice will take an excessively long time to be carried out, it is understandable that you may feel disillusioned and angry at this point. To get back at the narcissist, they make it public knowledge that they have been publicly humiliated. They may resort to physical violence or destroy the narcissist's possessions. If they feel victimized financially, they will take their dirty laundry to the dry cleaners. Some people resort to criminal means to deal with narcissists. In spite of the fact that I don't believe this is the most effective strategy, after all the pain the narcissist has caused you, it's only natural to desire to get even with them. And as I've demonstrated in this video, some of these retaliatory scenarios could send a narcissist to their lowest point. While there are many potential triggers for a narcissist's downward spiral into depression, two of the most common are being exposed and having the individuals who they thought they could injure and ruin leave them. Sometimes, though, the narcissist only needs to be caught off guard and presented with substantial evidence of their odd behavior for them to see the light finally. Given those narcissists always manage to create an excuse for their behavior, it stands to reason that they will never grow out of being self-centered. Narcissists' anger stems from their inability to comprehend why anyone would refuse to play along with their antics. Those people are legitimately terrified of it. As a result of their fear, victims may decide that taking any action against the perpetrator would be too dangerous. These people would try to cover up their wrongdoing by blaming the victim for the incident and portraying themselves as helpless victim. Instead of having to deal with these victims again, they would prefer to see them dead. Lying, manipulating, or being abused is never pleasant, and some of us would rather slap the narcissist in the face than continue down that path. Alternatively stated, we are awakened from a deep slumber when we realize a narcissist has been manipulating us. If we, the clever ones, simply vanish without a trace, we can cut off their narcissistic supply and leave them bewildered. To avoid ever again interacting with narcissists, it is in our control to model the characteristics of those people admire. I believe I have discussed everything today. I wish you a wonderful week. Please accept my sincere gratitude for taking the time to listen to me out. Please submit any other suggestions in the comment section provided below. If you find this movie helpful, we hope you would consider donating and sharing it with your social networks. Thanks.